Hi students, welcome to our class. In the previous classes, we learned about different types of mass medias like radio, television, newspaper, etc. Today, we are going to learn about books. Books play a very important role as mass media. They are treasure houses of knowledge. Books are the most faithful of friends. Some books are read only for pleasure and amusement. So, students, today we are going to learn a poem which is titled as Books. The author of the poem is Eleanor Fargione. So, students, we will see the profile of the author. Eleanor Fargione was born in 1881. She was an English author of children's stories and plays, poetry, biography, history, and satire. She won many literary awards. So, students, who was Eleanor Fargione? Yes, she was an English author of children's stories and plays, poetry, biography, history, and satire. Students, now I am going to recite the poem. Listen carefully. Books, Eleanor Fargione. What worlds of wonder are our books? As one opens them and looks, new ideas and people rise in our fancies and our eyes. The room we sit in melts away, and we find ourselves at play with someone who, before the end, may become our chosen friend. Or we sail along the page to some other land or age. Here's our body in the chair, but our mind is over there. Each book is a magic box, which with a touch a child unlocks. In between their outside covers, books hold all things for their lovers. Students, you should also recite the poem 2-3 times. This poem brings forward the importance of books in everybody's life. Here, the poet Eleanor Fargione says that books are a world of wonders. They take us to a world of new ideas. When we read books, new ideas and people of our fancies, that means imagination, appear to come alive in books. When we read a book, we often forget where we are and we are taken to a world of imagination. The book and the characters in the book become the close friends of the one who reads it. As we move along the pages of the book, we start to sail to a different place or a different age. We will be physically present in the chair, but mentally we will be somewhere else. That means our body may be in the chair, but our mind will be in the fantasy world created by the books. The poet also talks about the experience of reading and how it opens up new worlds. The poet states that each book is like a magic box that a child opens to find everything they love to see in the world of their imagination. We have different types of books available for book lovers, and they can choose the books according to their tastes and preferences. Students, I will recite the poem once again. What worlds of wonder are our books? As one opens them and looks, new ideas and people rise in our fancies and our eyes. The room we sit in melts away and we find ourselves at play with someone who, before the end, may become our chosen friend. Or we sail along the page to some other land or age. Here's our body in the chair, but our mind is over there. Each book is a magic box which, with a touch, a child unlocks. In between their outside covers, books hold all things for their lovers. So, students, I hope you all understood the poem well. Now, we are going to learn about metaphor. Metaphor is a figure of speech used to describe something by referring to something else. So, metaphor is a figure of speech which is used to describe something by referring to something else. Examine the first line of the last stanza. Each book is a magic box. The figure of speech used here is the metaphor. So, here the book is compared to a magic box. Here are a few examples of metaphor. He was a lion in the battle. That means a human being is compared to a lion in the battle. My love is a red rose. Here, love is compared to a red rose. Now, we will see some more examples of metaphors. The snow was a white blanket on the ground. So, here the snow is compared to a white blanket. See the next example. Time is money. Here, time is compared to money. Your brain is a computer. That means here the brain is compared to a computer. So students, how was today's class? Did you all enjoy the poem? Have you understood about metaphors? Okay students, we will meet in the next class. Thank you students.